Okay, wholeness, everyone. Thank you so much for being with me at this time. I am documenting my where I am and the just balancing the waves truly that are coming to me. And thank you, Uncle Chuck, for reaching out to me and sharing the there's so many that I want to address, and I'm truly here for everyone. I'm here for the healing, and I'm just going to start with this. I've been reading this book. It is obviously Spiritual Emergency: When Personal Transformation Becomes a Crisis. For all those who are in the Secret Energy Tribe with Savan Bomar, I noticed that Stanislav Grof, if I'm saying his name correctly, is actually in the Mindful Advisors on the Secret Energy site. So I highly encourage this book for all those who resonate with like what is coming through me. It's a spiritual emergence. I'm grateful and I'm totally alive and well. I just have a lot of basically doors opening, and it's up to my choice, I guess, of how I truly, what I want to execute with in a way, because I'm here for everyone. And Peter, thank you for joining and being present here. So basically, I had to throw an I Ching. I've been diving deep into the I Ching, and I'm also at the library right now, and so I'm in a public space and learning how to communicate with true authenticity and transparency, and knowing that this conversation is for everyone who's relevant and is able to hear this conversation, and balancing this body and the soma that's hypersensitive. I know I'm just on blast right now, and so yeah, my uncle Chuck, if you end up tuning into this at some period of time, my uncle received like my call. I put out there that I was looking for a ride share on Craigslist from Austin, Texas to New Mexico, specifically Taos, New Mexico, or Crestone. And he sent the message a couple days ago. And yesterday I just crashed. I was so exhausted that I didn't come out into the world really. And I'm out here today, obviously, and I received my uncle's text. I only have a Google Voice number, and he was stating, his question that he presented me was, how much is a bus ticket from Austin, Texas to Taos, New Mexico? And it just is very, I guess, confronting, because I love everyone. I love Austin. I just participated in this huge survey. To me, it was huge, of 3 sisters who were students or are students at the University of Texas, the Longhorns, and for some kind of sustainability class. And I was like, I'm in such resonance with this. And they're asking about this public library. It's huge. For all those that haven't seen this immaculate place, what a resource. This is like a mall. And from what it was shared to me, I hope all the audio is coming through. What was shared with me is that this library is the very first in the entire nation, I think they said world, that is the lead premium, I forget how they put it, but basically it met all these like criteria of being like the most sustainable thing, and like how the patrons of this library that use the library, how do they feel about it? And I really went gung-ho into like sharing my perspective so that like more of this comes online and activated throughout the entire world, because this is so, what an incredible resource to gain so much access. Like I just found like this is the so I found this right outside in like the big reference book sections. This is actually the Bible, so to speak, of the psychiatric world. The psychiatric field use this as their Bible to diagnose everything. And to be honest, if you have an argument or a confrontation with your sibling or anything of that minute nature, there's a diagnosis, a mental dysfunction diagnosis, and like technically like medicines, suppressive so-called medicines for that. And that's what I'm really intending to lay the groundwork and like build the awareness that that's not necessarily necessary. And yeah, especially through documenting my experience and with the assistance of those around me, Peter, definitely, like, I'm doing my best to, lay everything out there. I am so grateful to be here right now, and grateful to have access to seeing the abundance, the nature around me. Everything, it's an abundant field, and there's an infinite possibilities. And I've been getting more and more refined with what my true intentions are and what I need to be doing with my time, and how I'm investing myself and the abundance of my energy, the abundance of my time. Like, this is where the I Ching has really come in. The I Ching has really come in as a great asset for me, due to it's basically a active meditation to navigate this realm, and to really commune with the divine and the lessons that are most prominent to be learned, and to be what needs to be resolved to move to the next stage of expansion. This is a true gift. I definitely recommend this copy if anyone, this translation. This is an ancient text for anyone who isn't familiar. It is falls into the terms of divination, a divination tool. And it's not like, I just want to like soothe any type of like cringy feelings about woo-woo nature stuff with how like what I know is also just in the field of like what divination is. Because like the I Ching is throwing, in this specific case, throwing coins and recording what comes out in you. Basically, I'll show you. This is what I'm working on right now. So I threw here. You throw 6 times, and then heads would be 3, a number 3. Tails, number 2. Obviously, you add them up. Even numbers, it comes out to be a broken line, and odd numbers, you write them to be solid. And then, so basically, what I got right now, like my thing was, I'm just like, where am I? Where am I with this? With my options that are like available. And I got contemplation, view, and it's in parentheses. It's indicating by one's thoughts, one commands. And I'm really present to the power of that, that I can go wherever my imagination takes me. And I want to be there to also like be there for the greatest benefit for all concerned and for the wholeness of it all. And there's just, Austin has been so incredible. Austin, Texas has been so incredible for me. And I like have a deep love. And where I'm at is these like, so like attachment causes suffering, right? It's interwoven in that. And so it's really identifying what is an attachment. A lot of the terms being used, the main term in the I Ching is inner independence, which to me, I say is sovereignty. And what I've been working through is how to be sovereign and how to have emotional sovereignty. And for those who have been kind of somewhat tuning into my path and my journey for the past couple of years, I've been traveling like really in close tandem with my co-pilot and significant other CPAN. And this emotional sovereignty and this inner independence has been really challenging, and it's been a crucible in like really like expanding and exploding my awareness of how I'm seeing the interconnected nature of this entire thing that we call life. I just wanted to come online and just shoot a live video. I was about to write a whole post, and I knew I've been like being directed to like come live and just share it authentically, so that the just what my being is broadcasting is received, and not exerting so much effort to like making it perfect and constructing words and constructing sentences to like lay everything out, because I like with how much I've been sharing online, social media has been an incredible tool for coming out of my shell. And just the amount of support and receptivity and connection that I'm experiencing from all these aspects around me is just like, what an embrace. I feel cosmically hugged. And I just want to make the correct decision and not jump too far, make too far of a leap. And I'm really looking for like, where is the grace? Where is the grace? And that's where I'm moving towards. And like, I know my path also falls along with the symbology of the hermit. And I really resonate with that. And it's kind of a loner's path in a sense, yet it's not alone. I know, I'm aware that I'm never alone. And it's just having these really close relations to others that have like kind of like are really challenging for me to like stay in balance with my true self and what I'm truly guided to do. Like my connection with the divine, that's I'm able to access through my divine temple, this incredible natural advanced supreme technology, this instrument, the body. I feel like that's all that I need to share right now, and I'm sure everyone gets like, I'm just happy to like communicate and like I'm in this like, my sense of trust is just radically transformed. and I'm wondering what to do with it. Like, and I'm just being present and just like relaxing my nervous system, because there is not one way to the quote unquote spiritual path. Where I'm at in the spiritual emergency book is Gurdjieff, actually, that Savan Bomar spoke of, happened to be, there's a whole compilation. These people like edited multiple like articles and whatnot into this book, and it's been a whole progression to leading to like speaking such incredible things to anybody who's resonating with this book. And the specific being Gurdjieff, is sharing about the pitfalls of the spiritual path and how one can actually come to unconsciously imitate this basically false sense of spirituality. Like for me, I'm aware that like what I'm all about is like, I'm more drawn to like basically not the worldly things, yet like I would like money, honestly. Like I like it. I'm just, there's so many opportunities that the abundance can come. And it's been great to travel and have this path. Words. I'm just going to close it out for here and think, like, I'm just so, like, this is where, like, I kind of feel like I'm a little bit, in a sense, overwhelmed. Like, even when I'm, like, trying to communicate all this, like, my nervous system and is just gets so tense. Like, I'm transmitting a lot of voltage. And it makes me kind of feel that it is like, so what Taos, New Mexico and Crestone is like basically an ashram for me. And on some level, CPAN also wants to come with me and like continue adventuring with me. And like, it's been like kind of emotionally something for her that like I'm kind of exploring going on my own. I need a vacation basically. And and I also know that wherever I go, I can come back to wherever I need to be. It's like just so much. And I appreciate the other two brothers that just joined this conversation. Dominic and Jared, like you two, like, of course you two would also be present here. And I'm like just wrapping this live video up right now. Dominic, Austin is incredible. Yes, thank you. I also want to just share, because this is what came through. It's been wanting to be birthed last night. Like, I'm not sure if you're aware, Dominic, but like I'm an Ennealogy Path 9, and I don't know if that means anything to you right now, but I don't know. I'm just trying my best to like, I was wanting to put together a whole self-rescue manual for Austin, and especially like I knew that Dominic, that you would be coming in to Austin very soon, and I know like you're like super tapped in and don't really need my assistance or whatever, and then you'll find your own way. But like, there's just so many resources here. Like, there's 1,000 food banks, 1,000 food pantries, 1,000 clothing closets, bedding. I'm camped out. There's like free camping. The laws support it. Like, I just had coffee with the park rangers today. Thank you. Yeah, like that's all yeah. I'm not sure I'm supposed to talk anymore. I don't know what purpose words serve, because I'm just figuring out what my true purpose is for actually like being here. Because I also am present that like anything I'm saying, people already know. Like they don't need my help. And that's also where I've been noticing I've been kind of like mentally imprisoning what CPAN, who's been so close in proximity to me for so long, in this like way that like I need to like I want her to integrate this experience so that she doesn't feel like she needs me, and that they're like, I don't know, I just I'm just gonna let it all go right now, and just keep tuning in and processing what am I supposed, like what's the correct direction right now, to stay in Austin. And like I'm very present that I'm establishing my own ashram. I don't know if that's like a mobile ashram or a virtual ashram or like actually a brick and mortar ashram. Yeah, thank you, Dominic. Just reread what you're saying here. Yes. Uh-huh. Right, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what that means, that, you know, all is self, and we're only here to just as service to ourselves. Like what that means for me, like, because like I don't want to go live in a cave. I don't know, maybe it's just necessary for me to like go by myself for like maybe 2 weeks. I don't know, but that's all. I'm just gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much, everyone, and I love you all. I love you all. Wholeness and balanced vibrations.